Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Daily Journal Newsbreak, sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi, and welcome into Newsbreak for this Friday, September 9th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. Just going to take a quick look at news and sports and weather here on this Friday. Let's start with what's going on outside. Your weather underground forecast for today: clear skies, got a high of 94, low of 71, 0% chance of rain. Saturday, we do have thunderstorms possible with a high of 91, a low of 68, 50% chance of rain. Sunday, partly cloudy skies, high of 87, low of 64, back down to a 0% chance of rain. And on Monday, clear skies, high of 92, low of 69, 0% chance of rain. Okay, let's take a look at some of your top headlines from the Daily Journal. Tupelo students are getting health lessons through a HealthWorks program. Kindergarten through second grade students at Carver Elementary answered health-related questions and ran an obstacle course on Thursday. HealthWorks educator Kim Burleson and her colleagues are reinforcing what the students already know, building a foundation of knowledge about body systems and encouraging fun physical activity. The program is called Healthy Starts with Healthy Smarts, and it began during the 2015-16 school year as a collaboration with the Tupelo Public School District to develop health lessons and fill in the gaps. Testing before and after students went through the program showed growth in learning. To continue the program, leaders applied to Toyota, Mississippi and received a $17,250 grant. That will provide in-school health education sessions, assembly education programs, parent academy, and professional development for elementary physical education teachers. Among the helpers Thursday was former Tupelo High basketball coach and administrator Lee Stratton, who said the lessons are like having basketball camp every day. Low-income residents have a second chance to complete their education and become certified for manufacturing jobs through a new pilot program. Northeast Mississippi Community College is partnering with Second Chance MS Inc. to offer the program for 50 low-income adults. Participants will have the opportunity to obtain both their high school equivalency and a manufacturing skills basic certification. That will give them a much better chance at finding a job with the major employers and industries in Northeast Mississippi. Those selected for the program will be enrolled in NEMCC's 6-month dual adult education manufacturing basic skills certification program, which upon completion will bestow each graduate an HSE along with several skill certifications. Mississippi has the highest adult dropout rate and the second lowest labor participation rate in the United States. House Speaker Philip Gunn is questioning whether the state's 15 community colleges are focusing their resources on the classroom. Gunn's comments came Thursday during a hearing by a legislative working group that's looking at employee salaries, which is the largest expense for most state agencies. Andrea Mayfield, the Community College Board Executive Director, said of the 15 schools' 6,162 full-time employees, 2,397 are classroom instructors. The schools also employ 2,151 adjunct or part-time teachers. She said there are enough teachers to meet the needs of the college's enrollment. Mayfield said non-classroom staff members are needed for a litany of services, noting that, quote, "we are operating bare-boned and providing support services." However, Gunn said transferring additional money to classroom instruction could help the community colleges solve what Mayfield said is one of their biggest problems, being able to recruit teachers in the career and technical fields. Gunn said more research would be done on issues surrounding the community college's workforce in the coming weeks. And in sports, the Mississippi State and Ole Miss football teams both suffered tough losses in their respective season openers, and they'll look to put those setbacks behind them with home games this weekend. MSU, which lost 21-20 to South Alabama, will open SEC play on Saturday against South Carolina. The Gamecocks have a new head coach in Will Muschamp and are looking to improve on last season's 3-9 mark. They won their season opener against Vanderbilt 13-10 on September the 1st. MSU is still trying to answer its quarterback question. Last week's starter Nick Fitzgerald lasted only 2 series before giving way to Damian Williams, who had a strong first half but couldn't get the offense going after halftime. Kickoff in Starkville is set for 6 p.m. Ole Miss saw a 22-point lead evaporate in Monday's 45-34 loss to Florida State. It's a quick turnaround this week, with Wofford coming to Oxford on Saturday for a 3 p.m. kick. The Rebels are dealing with injuries to key players on both sides of the ball, and they'll need to figure some things out before taking on number 1 ranked Alabama next weekend. Cornerback Kendarius Webster and running back Eric Sweeney are both out for the season with knee injuries. And that's it for Newsbreak today. I do want to remind you of a couple of the podcasts that we produce here at the Daily Journal. Speaking of Ole Miss and Mississippi State, you can listen to Double Coverage with Parrish Alford and Logan Lowry as they talk about the Bulldogs and the Rebels. And a new episode dropped Thursday, so you can find that in iTunes or podcast apps or doublecoverage.djournal.com. And also check out The Memo with myself and W. Derek Russell, a podcast about all things Northeast Mississippi news and entertainment, 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So find Thursday's episode and all the episodes at memo.djournal.com, also in iTunes or your podcast apps. All the stories I talked about today, you can find them in your Daily Journal or at djournal.com. Give us a follow on Twitter at djournalnow, and also go like our Facebook page as well. That's it for today. We will be back on Monday. I hope everyone has a great weekend.